Hello, friends. Welcome to our channel where you can master vocabulary while enjoying your favorite Hollywood blockbusters. I am Jack.
And I am Jill. Learning challenging words for exams like the GMAT, SAT, GRE, or your MBA program doesn't really have to be boring.
Imagine diving into iconic movie scenes. Think The Wolf of Wall Street for business jargon, The Great Gatsby for literary flair, or Interstellar for science terms, and uncovering advanced vocabulary naturally woven into gripping dialogues and unforgettable moments.
At the end of this video, click on our playlist for the entire portfolio of Vocabulary with Movies videos. Today, we will learn the vocabulary theme, action, tactics, and resourcefulness with the movie Die Hard.
Die Hard is a high-octane action thriller that follows NYPD Officer John McClane as he battles a group of terrorists led by Hans Gruber, who have taken hostages in a Los Angeles skyscraper on Christmas Eve. With limited resources and no backup, McClane must use his ingenuity, bravery, and quick thinking to outwit the criminals and save the day.
The movie's focus on tension, strategy, and resilience makes it an excellent choice for teaching vocabulary related to action, tactics, and resourcefulness.
Scene 1. McClane's arrival at Nakatomi Plaza. John McClane arrives at Nakatomi Plaza to reunite with his estranged wife, Holly, at her office Christmas party. The festive atmosphere is quickly disrupted by the terrorists.
As McClane steps into the gleaming skyscraper, he feels a mix of anticipation and trepidation about seeing Holly after months of separation. The corporate party is lavish, with an air of opulence that contrasts sharply with McClane's down-to-earth demeanor. However, the cheerful ambience soon turns chaotic when heavily armed terrorists storm the building. McClane narrowly escapes detection, relying on his astute observation skills to assess the situation. His initial reaction is a mix of apprehension and determination as he realizes he is the only person who can foil the criminal's plan.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Trepidation. It means a feeling of fear or anxiety about something that may happen. McClane's trepidation grew as he noticed unusual activity in the building. Opulence. It means great wealth or luxuriousness. The opulence of the Christmas party was evident in the lavish decorations. Chaotic. It means in a state of complete confusion or disorder. The party turned chaotic when the terrorists burst in. Astute. It means having the ability to accurately assess situations or people. McClane's astute observations helped him evade the terrorists. Apprehension. It means anxiety or fear that something bad will happen. McClane's apprehension didn't stop him from planning his next move. Scene 2. The first encounter with Hans Gruber. McClane overhears Hans Gruber discussing his plan to steal millions in bonds from the building's vault.
McClane, hidden in a utility shaft, listens intently as Hans Gruber outlines his meticulous plan to his team. Gruber's calm, almost nonchalant demeanor masks his ruthlessness as he confidently details how the vault's security will be breached. McClane notes the group's sophistication and realizes the operation is not a random attack, but a calculated heist. Despite the danger, McClane remains resolute, determined to gather information and turn the tide against the terrorists. This tense moment showcases the intricacies of Gruber's strategy and McClane's adaptability under pressure.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Meticulous. It means showing great attention to detail. Gruber's meticulous planning was evident in every step of the heist. Nonchalant. It means appearing calm and unconcerned. Hans spoke about the robbery with a nonchalant attitude. Sophistication. It means the quality of being refined, complex, or advanced. The gang's sophistication made them formidable opponents. Resolute. It means admirably determined and unwavering. McClane was resolute in his decision to stop the criminals. Intricacies. It means details, especially of a complex subject. McClane tried to understand the intricacies of Gruber's plan. Scene 3. Radio communication with the police. McClane uses a stolen radio to contact the police and alert them to the hostage situation.
Breathing heavily from his latest escape, McClane grabs a terrorist's radio and desperately tries to contact the outside world. His tenacious efforts finally pay off when he connects with a skeptical LAPD operator. McLean's frustration is palpable as he tries to explain the gravity of the situation. Despite the dismissive response, his perseverance convinces Sergeant Al Powell to investigate. This scene highlights McLean's ability to stay resilient in the face of doubt, while his sharp wit keeps him alert. The brief exchange also reveals the urgency of the crisis unfolding within the building.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Tenacious. It means holding firmly to a task or belief. Determined. McLean's tenacious spirit wouldn't let him give up on reaching help. Gravity. It means the seriousness or importance of a situation. The gravity of the hostage situation finally became clear to Powell. Perseverance. It means steadfastness in doing something despite difficulty. McLean's perseverance ensured the message got through. Resilient. It means able to recover quickly from difficult conditions. McLean's resilient nature helped him stay calm under pressure. Urgency. It means importance requiring swift action. The urgency of the situation spurred Sergeant Powell into action. Scene 4. The rooftop explosion. McLean narrowly escapes as Gruber detonates the rooftop in a trap meant for the hostages and the police.
With adrenaline coursing through his veins, McLean races against time to save the hostages from Gruber's latest scheme. The rooftop, rigged with explosives, becomes a symbol of Gruber's malicious intent and McLean's ability to think on his feet. As the timer counts down, McLean makes a precarious leap from the roof with a fire hose wrapped around his waist. The explosion is deafening, but McLean's ingenuity saves him yet again. This act of bravery leaves the audience in awe of his audacity and refusal to back down, even in the most dire circumstances.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Malicious. It means intending to harm or cause suffering. Gruber's malicious plan endangered everyone on the rooftop. Precarious. It means not securely held, dangerously likely to fall. McLean's leap from the precarious rooftop was a heart-stopping moment. Ingenuity. It means the quality of being clever and inventive. McLean's ingenuity helped him survive the explosion. Audacity. It means boldness or daring, often with a disregard for danger. McLean's audacity in facing the terrorists was unmatched. Scene 5. The final showdown. McLean faces Hans Gruber in a dramatic standoff to save Holly and end the terror.
The climactic confrontation pits McLean's resourcefulness against Gruber's cunning. Despite being outnumbered and injured, McLean uses a clever ruse to disarm the terrorists. The tension is palpable as McLean hides his gun behind his back, waiting for the right moment to strike. Gruber's arrogance proves to be his downfall as McLean outsmarts him in a spectacularly decisive victory. The movie ends with McLean reuniting with Holly, a triumphant yet weary hero who embodies resilience and courage.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Resourcefulness. It means the ability to find quick and clever ways to overcome difficulties. McLean's resourcefulness was key to defeating Gruber. Palpable. It means so intense as to be almost tangible. The palpable tension kept the audience on edge. Arrogance. It means an attitude of superiority and pride. Gruber's arrogance blinded him to McLean's clever plan. Decisive. It means conclusive and final. McLean's decisive action saved the hostages. As an inaugural offer, we are keeping our videos free.
For more such great free content, click on the link on your screen.
And for entire portfolio, click on the playlist.